There are those among us who look at things the way they are and ask, why? While there are those who dream of things that never were and ask, why not? Meet Mr. Alexis Williams, a full-time employee working at Cap Maison Hotel, who could often be seen doing what he loves best, adding beauty to the surroundings, part of his landscaping profession. At home, Alexis is a loving dad and a committed husband. A neighbor concerned with the well-being of those around him, while keeping himself occupied in things that add value to his life. With a passion for self-upliftment and looking towards available opportunities, Alexis Williams began rubbing shoulders in the right places, asking the right questions, and building his options. Already linked with the hotel industry, he realized that there are opportunities available at his fingertips. The field of agriculture has been one of his passions, one which he developed during his days at high school, and creating a link between his agriculture passion and his tourism connection, he thought would be the way to go. Selecting the right crop for an already available market was to him a small challenge. During one of his relaxation episodes, sitting near an old tree stump, Alexis observed a mushroom growing in the wild. This is a crop rarely grown locally, he thought, and wondered, why not? Why hasn't someone thought of developing a mushroom farm? Well, it was from there that the idea germinated in his mind, and his choice of growing mushrooms was certainly the ultimate one. Competition with other producers is almost non-existent, and certainly the market is available. Mushrooms are widely used in the hotel industry, with 100% of it being imported. Well, that was before Mr. Williams stepped in and started his mushroom enterprise. Being aware of the risks associated with agriculture in general, Alexis Williams decided to carry out a thorough research on mushrooms, the preferred varieties, and the practices associated with growing the crop. Leaving nothing to chance, he contacted his agricultural extension officer, Mr. Damian Joseph, who, not at all familiar with the practices of growing the peculiar choice of a crop, sought further assistance from an agricultural researcher, Mr. Thaddeus Constantine, an expert in the field of mushroom production.
When he told me that he was interested in mushroom, I found myself, okay, yes, Damien, you'll have to go and do some research now. In doing my research, I found that, wow, the more technical information, I wasn't at that point, to assist him on that level. So what I did, I spoke to an ex-colleague of mine who is based at the research department from the Ministry of Agriculture, Mr. Thaddeus Constantine, who's an agronomist, and we liaise.
Constantine was happy to lend all the assistance needed to ensure that Mr. Williams' budding enterprise bore much fruit. When Constantine visited Williams' farm, production of mushrooms was already underway. Inside 2 self-made protected greenhouses, Alexis incorporated much of what he gathered from his online research. With an already good start, Alexis's mushroom project was enhanced through the knowledge of Constantine, where a more conducive environment for growing mushrooms was created. Today, with the help of his family, Alexis is already devoting much of his leisure time on developing the new project. Already he has begun supplying Cap Mizo Hotel with all the mushrooms that they need. And he is now seeking to expand his production to meet the demands of other markets on the island.
Chef Craig Jones, which was one of the people actually inspired, one of the persons when I actually went to and told me yes, it would be a good business venture if I went into it, and he's also one of the persons that actually got me most of my contacts.
The chef is extremely pleased with the quality of product being supplied to the hotel by the young entrepreneur.
It's far better than what I get from overseas. You know, it's far better, the taste. I mean, when I have a guest chef series every year, I bring 3 or 4 chefs over from England, America, all top chefs. And when they come here, you can't believe the taste, the flavour of the local produce here. They get jealous because they can't have it in their country, you know? And it's great for the young guys in the team to see the reaction from chefs that come here and see the kind of quality produce that Saint Lucia's do produce. You know, pride. It's great. And it comes back through the food, it comes back through everything. Good vibes.
Mr. Williams has even experimented with other varieties, comparing performance as well as preference by customers.
The mushroom I'm producing right now, they like it. They can use it for the sauces, they can use it for the soups, they can use it for the dinners and the lunches, but they would prefer and rather the button mushroom because it's a more common mushroom in Saint Lucia, and we bring it down, well, in about $1.25 million worth of button mushrooms every year. And they tell me if I could go into it, it'll be a great seller for me. And this is one of my future plans. I want to go into the button mushroom, but it takes up a lot of space.
I am very proud of the young man. I believe his example is one which points the way to niche marketing, and also for people to be encouraged to get involved in areas that are not the traditional areas. This gentleman took a big risk, and I know that his efforts, will reward him. And I'm hoping that other young Saint Lucians can see farming as an opportunity, not only for those areas that we know about, not only for bananas and the vegetables that we know about, but for areas that many people have not heard about. So I wish to encourage him and ask him to continue to push and continue to do what even better.
Fungi is now a new brand on the local market. With much support and blessings from the Agricultural Extension and Advisory Services Division, the support he receives from the hotel industry, and a determination to develop his budding mushroom enterprise, the name Fungi, being produced by Alexis Williams, is sure to be always fresh, always sweet on the taste buds of many visitors, and will soon grow to be a household name in Saint Lucia.